So the EFF leader in South
Right,
Africa.
let's talk about that.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit more about him? So here's a clip, Rob, if you can play this. So before we play it, what can you tell us about him?
Julius Malema is a dangerous, very dangerous populist. I hope you're going to show the clip where he has 100,000 people in a stadium jumping up and down saying, kill the Boer, and we need to cut the throat of whiteness. These are the things he is saying publicly. Here we go.
What's he saying?
Shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
Kill the poor.
Kill the Boer. Kill the farmer.
Kill the poor. The farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa.
Nice country.
Attention.
And you think white people aren't feeling persecuted? When a man like this with 100,000 people in a stadium says, kill the Boer, one farmer, one bullet, we will slit the throat of whiteness. Not yet. He says these things publicly.
He's got 4.4 million followers on Twitter.
And he was taken to the hate speech court and it was turned down. Turned down. So that's EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. Nothing about economic or freedom in that lot. But the next party is Jacob Zuma's party called MK, Mkhonto we Sizwe, the spear of the nation.
I want to see this clip here.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, we've not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter, they freak out. It sounds like a genocidal call.
Cry babies.
Cry babies.
I'm not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least for now.
I can't give a guarantee of the future, especially when things are going the way they are.
Subtext.
Especially if things are going the way they are, there will be a revolution in this country, I can tell you now. I don't know what's going to happen.
How influential is he?
He will never get more than 10% of the vote because the vast majority of South Africans, 88% of South Africans are Christians, are conservative, are very moved slowly, are deserting the ANC, but it's taking time because this was the liberation group. But they're moving. Economies, the voters are not stupid. They know he's dangerous. They know he's a threat to the economy. They don't want him in. But he's still got up to 10% of the vote.
10% is a lot.
A lot.
I mean, Bobby Kennedy only had 7%. 7.2%. I don't know what the number was, but 10% is a big influence.
And listen to what he's saying.
Yeah. Not for now. I don't know in the future, but I can promise you for now.
But have a quick look at this political party.
Yeah.
MK. Just put in MK and Zuma. They've got 15%. And this is Zuma, who destroyed the country, and now he wants to be president again, these guys. They're much more of a threat. This is much more of a threat to... And you ask me a question. Is Cyril brave enough to accept the 3 terms that Trump should ask of him? The answer is this is what he fears. And our new GNU coalition party that was pulled together by the ANC, Democratic Alliance and the others, has about 60% of the vote. Their main priority is to keep Zuma out. And it seems to be their only priority because they're not talking about economic growth, safety and security, service delivery. They are trying to keep him out.
How is Zuma's relationship with Malema?
They hate each other.
Oh, they do?
Fortunately.
How is Zuma's relationship with Cyril?
They hate each other.
How is Cyril's relationship with Malema?
They hate each other.
So all three hate each other?
Yes, thank goodness.
Have they ever been in the same room together?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Malema was head of the ANC Youth League. Zuma was head of the ANC. They've each got their own political parties.
They left. So
They
it became
left.
different factions.
Different factions.
Knew or joined a different group?
No, Julius Malema left 15 years ago and set up the EFF. Jacob Zuma stepped down as president and then about a year and a half ago founded MK and got 15% of the country. He's the real threat, Zuma. But he's 80-something and he can't live forever.
He can't live forever. He's 80-something. I'm watching him. So Trevor Noah, not a fan of Zuma, and he's gone after him. And I'm looking at a bunch of his clips here.
So Jacob Zuma allowed everybody else to steal under his watch.
Yeah.
This time round, if he gets into power, he will take the expropriation without compensation law and he will implement it on day one. He's made it very clear. And so Cyril Ramaphosa is scared of Zuma and scared of Malema, but is he scared enough to go back to his party and say, we need to change, we need to be more pro-West, we need to not be anti-Semitic, not be anti-American, we need to cut costs, we need to focus on free markets? Does he have that courage? I don't think he does.
Well, we're about to find out on what's going to happen with that. And in South Africa, who is the most influential person right now that's non-political? Is that the person that's going to be joining him? The business owner you were talking about?
No.
The CEO, one of the head of companies?
No. He says nothing. Very few South African corporates stand up and say anything. I am the only South African businessman. You can even type in prominent South African businessmen standing against the ANC. No one will come up. I'm the only guy.
Bob Van Driel.
I've had more death threats than any non-politician in South Africa.
Bob Van Driel, does he say anything?
Who's he?
He's the guy that runs Naspers. Do you know Alan?
No, he's a Dutchman. He lives in Amsterdam. He's not even South African.
Do you know Alan Pollinger?
He did. Alan Pollinger did. Michelle Leroux did. Gareth Ackerman and Neil Froneman. 4 names. I can't even get to a 5th.
Who have said things.
Who've stood up and talked. Alan Pollinger's resigned.
How influential is Alan Pollinger?
Great guy, but not anymore. He was running a bank.
Who is the biggest who are the most biggest influencers in South Africa that still live there? Right here.
That's it. I'm here. There's a man called Ernst Roots who appeared on Tucker's show and Ben Shapiro's show. He's an Afrikaner. There are people from civic society. There are people from media. There are people from law who have been journalists who have been very, very, very brave. But when it comes to the business community are either cowards, colluders, or captured. 3 C's.
Cowards, colluders, or captured.
Or they've been captured by the state.
You feel safe in South Africa having the positions that you get?
Yes, I do. Or maybe it's a form of, my father said to me when I began accidentally, I made a speech that went viral, and I was thrown into this maelstrom of political activism or capitalist activism. And I would have given up early on. I got attacked. I got cut off. People wouldn't take my calls. I was threatened. If my wife and father hadn't said the same thing to me, I would have given up. And my father said, Rob, I've never been more proud of you for doing and saying what other people can't afford to do and say. And there's a poem called The Man in the Glass. And it's about you can fool everyone but the man in the glass, yourself. And everything in life for me has come, I felt easy. Born wealthy, had every opportunity, went to Harvard Business School, got the jobs I wanted, worked for Rupert Murdoch.